Hey everyone, and welcome back to Savannah, Georgia. If you've been following my travels, you caught my last episode where David and I explored Savannah together. And in this episode, I put together what I thought were the historic locations, restaurants, experiences, and nightlife that shouldn't be missed while visiting Savannah. Let's start with Savannah's historic locations. Forsyth Park. Forsyth Park is probably Savannah's most iconic gathering place, known for its beautiful oak trees, walking paths, and famous white fountain that's become one of the symbols of the city. Monterey Square. Monterey Square is considered one of Savannah's most beautiful and historic squares, surrounded by stunning architecture and quiet southern charm. Mercer-Williams House. Located on Monterey Square, the Mercer-Williams House became internationally famous from the book and movie Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil and remains one of Savannah's most talked about historic homes. Madison Square. Madison Square is filled with history and monuments dating back to Savannah's earlier years, and it's one of the city's most photographed squares. Sorrel-Weed House. The Sorrel-Weed House is said to be one of the most haunted homes in Savannah and has become a major stop for ghost tours throughout the city. Jones Street. Jones Street is often called one of the most beautiful streets in America, lined with historic homes, ivy-covered architecture, and classic Savannah charm. Many people also connect it to the American phrase, keeping up with the Joneses, which refers to trying to keep up with the wealthiest neighbors around you. Cathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist. The Cathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist is one of the most breathtaking landmarks in Savannah, known for its towering spires, stained glass windows, and stunning interior. Colonial Park Cemetery. Colonial Park Cemetery dates back to the 1700s and is one of Savannah's oldest cemeteries, holding centuries of history right in the middle of the historic district. Chippewa Square. Chippewa Square became famous around the world as the filming location where Forrest Gump sat on the bench telling his story. Historic Savannah Foundation. The Historic Savannah Foundation has played a huge role in preserving the city's historic homes, architecture, and overall character for future generations. Columbia Square. Columbia Square is one of Savannah's quieter historic squares and offers a more peaceful side of the city away from the heavier tourist areas. Owens-Thomas House and Slave Quarters. The Owens-Thomas House and Slave Quarters gives visitors a deeper look into Savannah's history, including both the elegance of the home and the realities of enslaved life connected to the property. Juliette Gordon Low Birthplace. The Juliette Gordon Low Birthplace is the childhood home of the founder of the Girl Scouts and remains an important landmark in American history. Davenport House Museum. The Davenport House Museum helped inspire Savannah's historic preservation movement and gives visitors a look into life in the early 1800s. Kehoe House. The Kehoe House is one of Savannah's most recognizable historic mansions and today operates as a beautiful boutique inn in the historic district. SCAD. The Savannah College of Art and Design has helped shape Savannah into a city filled with creativity, art, and beautifully restored historic buildings. City Market. City Market has been a gathering place in Savannah for generations and today is filled with restaurants, galleries, shops, and live music. Trustees Garden. Trustees Garden dates back to the founding of Savannah and was originally created as an experimental garden for the colony's early settlers. River Street. River Street is one of Savannah's most iconic waterfront areas, known for its cobblestone streets, river views, shops, restaurants, and historic warehouses. Savannah Cotton Exchange. The Savannah Cotton Exchange stands as a reminder of Savannah's importance in the cotton trade and its role as one of the busiest ports in the South. Plant Riverside District. Plant Riverside District blends Savannah's historic riverfront with modern entertainment, restaurants, nightlife, and one of the city's most unique redevelopment projects. Bonaventure Cemetery. Bonaventure Cemetery is one of the most famous cemeteries in America, known for its haunting beauty, moss-covered oak trees, historic gravesites, and peaceful atmosphere. Now let's talk about some of the experiences that really make Savannah unique. Forsyth Farmers Market. The Forsyth Farmers Market takes place every Saturday beside Forsyth Park and has become one of the best ways to experience Savannah's local side, with vendors coming from within 200 miles of the city. A trolley tour. One of the easiest ways to explore Savannah is by taking a trolley tour, especially if it's your first time visiting. It's a great way to learn the city's history while getting a full overview of the historic district. A ghost tour. Savannah is also known as one of the most haunted cities in America, so doing a ghost tour is definitely one of the most popular experiences in the city, and a great way to hear some of Savannah's darker history and legends. A river cruise. One of the most scenic ways to experience Savannah is from the water. A river cruise along the Savannah River gives you beautiful views of the historic waterfront, passing cargo ships, live entertainment, and a completely different perspective of the city. Now let's talk about the food, drinks, and nightlife around Savannah. Crystal Beer Parlor. Crystal Beer Parlor is one of Savannah's oldest restaurants and dates back to the Prohibition era, serving classic Southern comfort food in a historic setting. Collins Quarter. Collins Quarter has become one of the city's most popular brunch spots, known for its Australian-inspired menu and beautiful atmosphere. Mrs. Wilkes Dining Room. Mrs. Wilkes Dining Room is one of Savannah's most iconic dining experiences, serving traditional Southern food, family style, at large shared tables. Olde Pink House. The Olde Pink House is probably one of Savannah's most famous restaurants, located inside an 18th century mansion and known for its Southern cuisine and historic atmosphere. Chocolate by Adam Tironi. Chocolate by Adam Tironi is a small artesian chocolate shop in Savannah that's known for its handcrafted chocolates and desserts. Leopold's Ice Cream. Leopold's Ice Cream is a Savannah institution that's been serving homemade ice cream since 1919 and still regularly draws long lines. 1790 Inn and Restaurant. The 1790 Inn and Restaurant is another one of Savannah's historic dining spots and is also known for its haunted history and ghost stories. Pirate's House. Located near Trustee's Garden, the Pirate's House is one of Savannah's oldest restaurants and ties into the city's early maritime and pirate history. Vic's on the River. Vic's on the River offers classic Southern dining right along Savannah's waterfront inside a beautifully restored historic cotton warehouse. One of the most fascinating details inside the restaurant is a large, hand-drawn Civil War-era map tracing the route from Chattanooga to Savannah, offering a glimpse into an important chapter of American history. Cotton Exchange Tavern. Cotton Exchange Tavern offers casual Southern-style food and drinks inside a historic Savannah riverfront building, built with original European ballast stones brought over on ships that now form part of its structure and maritime history. B. Matthews Eatery. B. Matthews Eatery is a popular local restaurant located inside a restored historic building and is known for brunch, Southern dishes, and relaxed atmosphere. Peacock Lounge. Peacock Lounge is one of Savannah's hidden speakeasy-style cocktail lounges and adds a more intimate nightlife experience to the city. Abe's on Lincoln. Abe's on Lincoln is one of Savannah's more laid-back late-night spots, known for its quirky atmosphere and local crowd. Savannah is truly one of those cities that feels like stepping into another time. Between the historic streets, beautiful architecture, incredible food, haunted history, riverfront atmosphere, and Southern charm, it's easy to understand why so many people fall in love with this city. And honestly, these were just some of the places and experiences that stood out to me the most while exploring Savannah. If there are any other spots that you think should be added to this list, Let me know down in the comments. And if you're planning your first trip to Savannah, hopefully this episode gave you some ideas on where to start. Make sure you're subscribed for more episodes and new adventures coming soon. See you next time.